this is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Easy TV Show Blueprint. Today, we're doing a series on the ideas for the type of shows that you might be interested in doing and deciding on which one you want to do. That's one in the first step for the Easy TV Show planning what you want to do. So, we're going to have a look at the presentation. Because the goal for a TV show, you have to decide first off why you're doing a show. And then based on the goal for the TV show, then you would use a format that would fulfill your goal. So yesterday we were a bit silly and we did entertainment, and we did a fiction, just 30 minutes where you do fiction. And I did a scene from Shakespeare, which we won't discuss, but certainly you could make something entertaining that people would want to come back and see, and of course it would be fiction. Some of the pros for that would be, of course, it's very entertaining and engaging, and people will want to come back and have a look at your show if you're entertaining them. Of course, the con is that it's a lot of work to produce, even if you're just reading a book out loud. So it's sometimes can be a failure, or it can be something that you need to do a lot of work ahead of time, or you need help in doing that show. So, that's one idea for you for doing a 30-minute TV show that you can do either on Facebook or on TV. So today we're going to look at entertainment nonfiction ideas for a TV show format. So this is basically something where there's some reality in the basis for the entertaining show, whether it's a nature show or a travel show, or a something where people are going and interviewing cooking cooks. You could have a travel show for 30 minutes with some of your footage from your trips everywhere. You could have a show that is given to you, footage from a cruise ship line who wants to have you promoting their cruises, for example. But this is, of course, all based on the idea that, of course, they'll be willing to give you the footage. And, of course, when you have footage that's from real life, and you need to get releases from everybody to make sure that you have their permission to be seen on TV, as well, of course, you need permission from any company to use their footage because of copyright. So this is another type of TV show which requires a little bit of work in terms of making it a good show that you feel comfortable promoting and doing, and it's not too much work. You can find your sources, of course, or you can talk about your own travel experiences. Obviously, there's other things you could do. You could just read from your book, and it's yours. It's not copyrighted by anybody else, so there's no problem there. And people might find it interesting to listen to you read the book. So the pros and cons, of course, are that there is a lot of work in order to do a nonfiction show. The pros, of course, is it's planned, and usually you can find that people are engaged by it and they return to watch because it is entertaining. But of course, you have to plan it way ahead and make sure that you know what you're doing next, as well as make sure, because it's nonfiction, you have all the legal agreements with the people who are in the video or companies in the video, etc. And obviously it could be a nature show, and if it's your footage, you don't have to get permission from anyone, that kind of thing. But that's another idea for an engaging show on your for a show. So that's something for you to consider. It depends on what your goal is for your show and what you're trying to do with it. So you can always have a look and think about that for your goal, for your ideas for your show. But 30 minutes is nothing, so I'm sure you could find enough footage once a week for a show, whether it's on Facebook or Roku or Amazon Fire or on television, etc. So if you want to learn more about how a TV channel can get your business more leads, you can go to http://jgtips.com/y and sign up for my email course on that, which also includes a video on the 5 steps to an easy TV show blueprint. And this determining your TV show format is one of the things that you do when you're planning your easy TV show blueprint, because you have to plan before you actually do, and make sure that you can not find it too much work. So that's until next time, we'll be talking about some of the other formats which you may find you're more familiar with, and they might actually be something you're more comfortable with. So that's it for today.